Hello everyone, it's Mary. Welcome back to the channel. I'm going to be making a super fun slimline card. You can't look at this card and not be in a better mood. And if it doesn't work, then let's talk, because we're probably going through the same struggles across our life. So I thought I would take a break from reality and just have a great time with this card and with this video. I am pulling out some new Catherine Puller inks. This is the Date Night collection from the Party collection, and they are so beautiful. I thought I would use them all on one card today. I'm missing a few of the new release colors, but these are all from the new release, if that makes sense. I am going to be pulling out some scrapbook.com Slimline card bases, panels, and coordinating envelopes that come with them. They really make the slimline process easy. I don't have to measure anything. Not that measuring is difficult, although you do understand and know that I have issues with public math. Anyway, we're going to put this stencil down, which is also from Catherine Puller, and we're going to place this down onto our slimline panel. Now, this stencil also comes in rounded balloons, if you like them more round and less oval, oblong. Not sure which shape that would be, but I liked this one better. And so I picked this one up, and I'm going to be just going up. Now, the great thing about balloons and why I don't have to mask is because balloons are semi-see-through. So I didn't care that they overlapped. So that makes this process a lot easier to make this background. What I did, though, to get sort of a little bit of that dimension in the balloon is I went back over it and put darker ink, some more ink with the same color, off to the side of it. So you can't see it on the yellow very much because the yellow is just really bright already, but you can see it on the pink and the purple color. So a lot of you said that cummerbund was your favorite color in the release, but I also got a lot of drive-in. I had posted a couple pictures on Instagram, so there was a lot of drive-in and cummerbund seemed to be the top two, but I love them all, and I love them all together. So you see me erasing something right there. That's me going back in to get some of the ink that I had. I had accidentally gone off the stencil, and so if you get a little sand eraser, you could just kind of remove that. So the mono sand eraser works great. I don't know why I didn't use it. I think because it was not directly in front of my eyeballs. That's probably why. All right, so I'm going to take now, in the stencil also, you have these little highlights from the balloons. So the first two, I'm going to use the stencil piece because they're really big, and I don't want to mess up the highlight. But you don't need the highlight piece on the stencil. It's just a really nice addition. So I'm going to put this highlight on all of the balloons. The last three, I'm going to hand draw. So I'm basically just going to keep the same shape. Without that template from the stencil, I might not have got the shape as good. So I really do appreciate that, but it's so easy. And this stencil is like going to be my favorite stencil, I think. I just love it so much. So here you can see me I am using a Sakura jelly pen right here in the white, and this is in the 10. So it's pretty bold and a pretty good thickness for the jelly roll. I did a comparison of jelly roll pens recently, and this one and a couple others came out on top, so I really, really like it. And there is the first part of the card. Now this card is going along nicely. I think I thought I wanted to do a clean and simple, but it just never ends up that way for me. So I'm going to take this gold gel pen here, and I thought I was going to keep the kind of the theme of the card very, very soft. So I went with gold instead of black, and I really, really liked it. I thought that was a really nice touch. The sentiment I did have a little bit of difficulty with. I went back and forth in my brain just trying to figure out what color to put down there, and ultimately I wanted to keep with the soft palette, so you'll see what we went with. But so there is my card panel. Loving this, loving those balloons. I know, I really need to simmer down. They are literally just inked balloons. It just makes me happy. Okay, so I'm going to go to my scrapbook.com tall skinny alphabet dies here. These are so great to be able to spell out words on your cards, but not take up too much real estate. So I really love that about them. When I first got them, I was a little unsure how I was going to best use them, but I've pulled these out so many times because if I want a mini card, if I want an A2 size card, if I want a Slimline, they fit all the card sizes. So I decided to spell out the word party, and I'm using some Tonic mirror cardstock in the gold. And that matches the strings of the balloons, and it keeps the palette very soft. So the party is kind of subtle. I think if I had done it in black, obviously you'd be able to see it stark, but I don't know, I just went with it, and I really just wanted to keep it really just a soft palette. I'm going to use my Barely Art glue and my tweezers here to lay those down. Tweezers I highly recommend for these dies because they are very intricate and it just makes it so much easier. I had some stars in my stash, so I pulled those out, little gold stars. And then I had some of these really flat, iridescent type of embellishments. I want to say it's more confetti than it is sequins. It doesn't look like sequins. So it's just little confetti, which added to the party theme of my card. And yeah, that's the card panel. Now I'm going to be pulling out some card bases here. Scrapbook.com just came out recently with the heavyweight card bases, which is great because I love a substantial feeling card. I think it's so much better. Especially when you start adding a whole bunch to your card panels and you're making them pretty heavy. If you have a really thin card base, it's just not going to hold up. So anyway, okay, now I'm putting some Barely Art glue on the back of my card panel here, and we're going to stick that down, and this card is going to be finished. So I hope you all liked this card as much as me. Seriously, if you're having sort of a meh kind of day, make something with rainbows, add some balloons to it with a pop of some star confetti, and it'll probably turn your whole world right around. Thanks so much for joining me. If you want to see close up any of these products that I use in the video, you can check out the links below. Also connect on other social media platforms through the Linktree link below as well, and some affiliate links to shop through if you are in the market for some fun stuff. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. We'll see you in the comment section and in the next video. Bye-bye.